Hi, this is Derek Easley from GameFob Network, and I'm reporting at the WonderCon in Anaheim, and I found Reggie Bannister. How's it going, sir?
Hey, it's going great. It's a great convention, and it's nice to meet you, Derek.
Yes, thank you so much. I'm a big fan. I love Phantasm. I love Bubba Hotep.
You are a big fan. You're one of the
I am a big
fans
fan.
I've ever run into, actually.
Exactly. You've been in some of the most iconic horror films. Bubba Hotep was great. Wishmaster. Tell us what it was like to be a part of things that have made an impact on so many people, and how's the reaction been from the fans?
Well, it's always really a trip, because you just do your work. You just do your film, and of course, I read anything that anybody asks me to do. I have to read it. I have to dig it,
right.
Or I'm not your guy.
So you're a fan first before you're working on it.
I'm a fan first, and it's got to have substance. There's got to be something going on, It's like, if you look at the stuff I've done, all total, it's interesting characters. I love to play interesting characters. I played everything from cops to doctors to I played a pedophile in seriously, and I really wanted to do that because it's like, what do you do about those people?
Right.
And it really had to do with what do you do with this guy? And that's a picture called Psychic Experiment, which is out now. So if
that's bold, because that's subject matter other people might not tackle, but you're getting into the meat of the subject.
Oh yeah, I love stuff like that because I want to cause people to use their gourd.
Right.
Think about it. I did a picture called Primitive, where I unleash a guy. I'm a doctor. I'm my client. I'm trying to help him. He's having psychological problems, and so I'm this kind of far out odd doctor, and I hypnotize him, and I make his id come out.
Wow.
Yeah, and his id becomes an actual creature, That's
great.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So stuff like that. I love stuff like that. I've got. We just did a picture called Bloody Bible Camp.
Wow.
Bloody
awesome.
Bible Camp, which my wife and I are producers on, but I also play a priest in this, and I take a bunch of kids up to this Bible camp, and Happy Days Bible Camp, and my name is Father Richard Cummings.
Oh, there
yes,
you go.
Yes. And then this is very serious stuff, by the way, and. Tim Sullivan, who's a producer, director, writer, he plays Sister Mary Chopper, this is Sister Mary Chopper right here.
Wow.
Yeah, and so he's the killer.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's.
Is this available at a website, or can we find it on?
Yeah, it's all over the place.
All over the place? Beautiful.
Yeah, Amazon, I think. Yeah,
Very
and
cool.
stuff like that. Oh, and Ron Jeremy's in this movie.
Oh, awesome.
Ron Jeremy plays Jesus in this movie.
How appropriate. He was just at the film festival that one of my movies was in.
Oh,
he's
just
great.
recently?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah.
So I was showing you off camera that I'm doing a documentary about body image in Hollywood and stereotypes and people breaking. Some of your more iconic roles have been horror, but you've just been telling me about how you've been a doctor and all these other things. Yeah. What would you suggest to actors who might get pigeonholed in a certain genre and role? How do you break past that typecast, or should you embrace it?
Well, I think again, if you're being true to yourself, then you're looking at the script first. You're looking at the story first, irregardless of if it's a horror script or sci-fi or just an odd story, And then you got to look at the character that you're going to play, and that's what drives me. I'm a really character-driven actor, and so that really drives me to choose a project. And if that takes me over here, or if that takes me into horror, or if that takes me into sci-fi, or if that takes me into comedy, horror, it doesn't really matter to me. As long as the character's great and the story's great, I go for it. And I know that you can get pigeonholed, and I know that some people just actually prefer, I think, to just go that way.
Right.
I just like to do good stuff.
The material matters.
Yeah.
Now, where can we find you online? What's the best website, and what's your next project coming up?
Okay, well, if anybody needs to contact me about anything, projects or anything like that, either for producing, because my wife and I produce, then they can contact us at productionmagic at msn.com. Okay, and that'll a direct email contact us. Other than that, I'm on Facebook like everybody else, and we go on and chat and throw projects up so people can see them. This project, for example, this is the Ghastly Love of Johnny X.
Very cool.
Ghastly Love of Johnny X, and now this is going to be out, I believe, in the next month.
Okay.
On DVD, but it's had a very successful run in the festivals, and I'm in it. Kevin McCarthy, his last performance before he passed away, he's in it.
That's great.
Paul Williams is in it, and you want to talk about an oddball story? It's about some teenagers from outer space,
which is kind of where they're from anyway, right?
Kind of where they're from. And they all look like they're all dressed like they're in Greece, like with the turned up jeans, and they drive Thunderbirds and stuff. But they've been thrown to Earth because they were too rowdy for their planet. So they have to do some good deeds here on Earth to be able to go back.
Good idea.
It's not a bad idea, and all kinds of good people. Will Keenan's in it. He plays Johnny X, actually. A lot of Creed Bratton is in it.
Oh, nice. Got some good people in there.
The Office, yeah. And then I play King Clayton. King Clayton is a kind of a slick promoter, and so Creed Bratton plays an aging rock star who I hire. And we're going to make a lot of money together at my club. But something goes horribly wrong, but it's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's a musical. I sing and dance, and we all sing and dance and stuff. It's just a lot of fun. Yeah, the Ghastly Love of Johnny X.
The Ghastly Love of Johnny X. All right, we promote our viewers to check that out and to check out all his work. And thank you so much for talking to us from WonderCon. We appreciate your time.
Oh, thank you, Derek. I appreciate it.
All right, talk to you later.
Bye, you guys.